It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 175. We're here to talk about 90 Day Fiance Season 9, Episode 7. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, and I'm joined by my equal host, comedian and the Italian Python, Noelle W. Herzog.
Wow, I got the Herzog today.
You got the Herzog.
I'm
Yesterday
a comedian
wasn't.
on Instagram too, by the way. Now
I love that for you.
I do. Some people are like, I don't know, a cabbage on Instagram. Like they pick anything,
Right.
but I picked a comedian.
I'm glad you're not a cabbage.
Maybe
Very
I should have
gassy.
put Python.
You should have put Python.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shannon Lee.
Hi, Shannon.
We love Shannon. Shannon's been a guest on the show many times, and she's a good friend of ours. And is it this week is her birthday too? Happy birthday, Shani Poo.
Oh, Shannon.
It's a big one. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a big one.
Is it?
It is.
I wonder. Now I got to look it up. I don't
What do
know.
you mean you wonder?
Well, here's the thing. It's got to be the same as my big
It's
one.
the same
right?
one as
Okay,
yours,
I thought so. Well, because I didn't know if I didn't know if it was going to be a 5 at the end.
Yeah.
That's
No,
all.
It's a
Yeah.
Noelling. Happy
Thanks
birthday,
for
Shani
Noelling,
Poo.
Shannon. We love you.
We do love you. Also, Shannon texted us. Shannon is a producer over at Gas Digital, and she was like, "Okay, I laughed when you guys called Noelle. Yeah, June 9th is her birthday. So, happy early birthday, Shani.
Happy early birthday, Shani Poo. We love you.
We're gonna do it again next week.
We're gonna do it every week until it's your
Every
birthday next
week.
year.
Yes. So she was like, the Italian Python thing made me laugh.
Very
So,
funny.
Yes, she's a producer at Gas Digital Network. She produces for the Puerto Rican Rattlesnake. So
She does. We were talking about her in the Victoria's Secret parking lot the other day. We were talking about how much we love Shannon.
we were.
So randomly.
Shannon, come back and
Shannon,
come on the
we love
potty
you.
po. We need to know what you think about this horrible season that we're watching. But hey,
Seriously.
we're all in it together.
We're all here together. Guys, we could get through it and then it's over.
We're gonna get through
Just,
it. If you
let's
guys,
just get through it.
if you want to hear more of us, go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where you could find our favorite podcast, BS, and also our other favorite podcast, Unexpected Trash Talk. And as always, we have 2 other podcasts, Teen Mom Trash Talk and Catfish Trash Talk, and those 2 are available everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Okay.
All right. Also, if you would like to discuss the show, which we definitely want to discuss with you, or if you want to talk about this podcast, go over to Facebook and join 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk on Facebook. It's a group. It's amazing. It's going to change your life.
It's a thing. Go there.
Also, quick shout out to every man who's listening with his wife or girlfriend.
Oh, shout out. We love you too.
I meet so many guys and they're like, oh, you do a podcast on 90 Day? Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before. And I'm like, oh, you're married?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or you live with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I'm married. I'm like, I know.
It's so funny. I'll be like, I'll talk to my neighbor upstairs and I'll like say something. Oh yeah, I'm recording today. I'm podcasting. He'll be like, how's Big Ed? It's like,
Okay, every
guy knows who Big Ed is.
right. And it's like, guys, that's old reference.
That's like referencing Darcy.
right.
Right.
This is what people do. Well, we are clearly not in that season anymore because we are going to jump in the pool with, I want to call her Eve, but I want
Name
to
is
call her
Yvette.
Eve.
That
I
was
know,
one
but
of my favorite names when I was a little kid.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
the fanciest, coolest name ever.
It is pretty fancy, but I do want to call her Eve.
Okay. Yves
Yeah. And Muhammad.
and Muhammad.
All right,
Like
so there-
Summer's Eve.
Summer's Eve. So, speaking of douche, let's talk about Muhammad. 8 days in,
Mhm.
I have a lot of conflicting opinions about this.
Okay. So do I.
Okay. So they're getting ready to go out with her friends. So she puts on a maxi dress and he's like, you're going to wear a short jacket with that? He's like, I can see your butt. I can see your underwear. And she turns around and you can see this black thong. What is she wearing? Where did she get this dress?
That thong, like I couldn't believe it.
Okay, but he was right.
No, that's the thing.
And-
He was right.
But not because she was too revealing. It's because you look. That's
You
like,
look dumb.
You look dumb. That's like me. Okay, you and I are going to dinner.
Uh-huh.
You have toilet paper stuck to your shoe,
Yeah.
and I say, Noelle, take the toilet paper off your shoe. You look stupid. And you go,
Right.
don't tell me what I could put on my shoe and what I can't put on my shoe.
Right. The thing, but also, was that intentional? That's what I couldn't
If that was
understand.
intentional, then that is something I'm going to start doing.
I feel like she
If
liked
that's
it.
the style.
I feel like she liked it. It was intentional.
I mean, all it did was show us how poor quality the dress was.
Yes.
That's all. It wasn't a sheer dress. It was a dress that looked like, I don't know. Did she buy it from G&G in 1986?
G&G. No, she bought it Raver Girl. Or
Or
Rave
Wet
Girl.
Seal.
Uh-huh.
Like, come on, guys.
I loved
do better.
Wet Seal.
So she changes her jacket, but like,
The thong is still there.
change your dress.
She puts on a pea coat instead.
Right. But also, you're going to keep your, like, just change your dress. Don't look. Why you look?
I think she wanted this.
Okay. Well, that is a very weird thing to
The
want.
weird thing to
But
want.
the heart wants what the heart wants.
It does. The thong wants what the thong wants.
So they go to dinner with her ladies group, and then
Right.
they do a group hug.
Well, the squad.
Yes, the
Mhm.
squad. His voice is what is very confusing to me.
Why is it like that?
Stuart Little,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, I need you to change your dress because I don't like that your butt is out. I don't like your butt in the restaurant.
Right.
What?
Could you take a man seriously that sounded like that?
No. No, not at all.
No.
It's very weird. So he says that right out. Her friends are very weird. This is what he said.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I kind of agree with him.
I couldn't deal with them.
He's like, listen, they're very weird because they're putting their boobs out to like try to get me upset.
They are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. And he's like, this is weird. And he's
Yeah,
right.
He is
I
right.
don't even like him, but he's right.
They all, I mean, come on. That was done purposely.
Of course it was done
Yeah.
purposely. So now we find out that his ex-fiance left him because he had no money.
He never kissed her anyway, apparently.
Come on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he said that Eve was the first woman he ever kissed. And her weirdo friends, I'm going with you on this one, Muhammad, they're weirdos,
Mhm.
is like, well, have you ever watched porn? Like, how do you know what to do?
That is so weird and disgusting and
Okay.
annoying.
So he's like, listen. So they're like, our boobs are out. Look at my nipple. Look at, I have three
Uh-huh.
nipples out. Three of my nipples
All
are out.
three of
You
them.
want to see my butt crack at the table? And
I
he's like,
can't show
listen.
you the fourth. Right.
He's like, I don't care what other women do.
Yeah.
You're not my girlfriend. You're not my wife. I don't
Why
care.
would he care?
So then she brings up at the table how he didn't want her butt showing at dinner. And it's like, why don't you
Okay,
get up and
But
turn
why
around
don't
and
you
show everyone your
explain?
dress?
Right. Explain to him. Hello. I mean, not explain to him. Explain to your friends. He wanted me to wear a longer jacket because look at the back of my dress.
Look at the back of Noelle. If
Yeah.
you and I were going out and the back of your dress looked like that, I would tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd be
But
like,
if
oh,
it
I
was
don't
on
think.
purpose, that's different.
I'd be like, is this a
guess.
cover up for your bathing suit? Because I don't think this is a dress.
Yeah.
Right. So Tatiana said that he's a controlling tyrant.
No, he's not.
And he said something that was, again, I hate that I'm agreeing with this man.
What?
He's like, they didn't want me to judge them. They literally took their breasts out at the table
yeah.
and they didn't want me to make a comment or judge them. But all they did was judge me the whole time.
He's not wrong.
Well, Eve is like, you're being quiet. What's wrong? And he goes, you're acting like you weren't there or something.
Uh-huh. And listen, he was being so nice. He could have been so
He was
mean to
being
them.
super nice.
Uh-huh.
And Eve was like, no. What they were doing wasn't intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we find out that Muhammad was mad that she wore a bikini on a family trip. And again, it's like, I have to side with him again. I hate this.
About her wearing the bikini?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because she told him, he said, I don't want you wearing a bikini. And she said, no, I'm going to get a one piece. I'm not going to wear the bikini.
Oh, okay.
So she's mad and she's super mad that she couldn't wear the dress. And she told him
Mm-hmm.
that she wasn't going to wear the bikini.
Right.
So she brings up the bikini picture and he says,
Right.
quote, I'm not going to marry a woman wearing a bikini anymore.
Okay.
So she's like, well, I chose not to eat pork anymore. I'm only drinking on special occasions. And he said, are you choosing a bikini over me? And then
Right.
he said that he won't marry her if she dresses like her friends. So the problem that I have is
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, listen, you told me you were going to change.
Well, that's the problem.
And she's like, no, I didn't. And I got to tell you, I believe him.
No, I believe so too. I think she said anything
Mhm.
to get him
here.
there
Yes.
and to like be serious with him. And he's like, okay, fine. Guess what? Then I'm
going to hold you accountable.
Right. Don't wear a bikini. He's not saying you can't wear a bathing suit. He's not saying you have to, wear a floor to ceiling dress.
It doesn't matter, because if you were going to wear the bikini, then what you should say is, I don't care that it hurts your feelings. I don't care. This is not a negotiable thing. And I'm going to wear the bikini. And if you don't like it, you don't have to come here.
Yeah. I agree.
That's the problem that I have.
Well,
I'm not saying that it's right
for that.
Sure. Because she wanted him here. So then say it. Say it. We've all been there. We've all done things out of insecurity. So just say it. But don't switch it up and make it like he's crazy. Listen, I don't think it's right.
No, but that's what he wants. And that's what she said she was willing to do.
Sure. So, we've all gotten in fights with people.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's a ridiculous demand.
Right.
And it's like, well, I mean, that's fine, but I'm not going to do that. So then you can break up with me.
Right. Because that's your demand.
But you're allowed to want whatever you want.
Of course.
If I was like, listen, Noelle, I can't be friends with you unless you wear a dinosaur costume every day.
Right.
What would you say?
No.
I'd be like, all right, well, then we're not friends.
Right.
And you'd be like,
I would understand.
Well, that's a weird thing, but
I wouldn't say yes and then show up to your house not wearing it.
Please, I get so upset.
It's so true though. Like I would never be with someone that doesn't like dogs, or that I couldn't have a pet. And then I say I like got married and my husband was like, oh no, actually, I don't want your dogs.
Okay, then you can leave.
Right. You can't just go William.
I mean, you can, but then you have to break up.
Yes, agreed.
You can William all you want.
Also though, Muhammad, come on. He's sexy?
She doesn't know.
I have to sneeze.
Okay, I want you to. But okay, I'm actually really impressed.
I hit it.
Yeah, I can't believe that you actually sneezed after talking about it.
Yeah. I felt it. I said it late in the game.
Okay. Yeah. Like when it was already in
when
fruition.
Someone really has to sneeze.
Yeah.
And they're just about to sneeze, say fish and they won't.
You can say anything. If you distract someone, they can't sneeze.
I know, but I say fish and
that's
that
not nice.
curses the day I'm born.
Yeah. I don't like that because my sinuses would
it hurts
explode.
so bad.
Yeah. And then I would get a migraine and then I would be very, very angry at you.
Remind me not to do it to you.
Please don't do that to me ever. I will get very angry. I don't know. Like Eve should wear whatever she wants. I've been wearing whatever I want. Did you see what I wore the other day?
Which time?
To my cousin's play.
Oh, I loved your outfit. Yes.
Okay. Did you notice my shoes?
Tracey, that's the first thing I noticed was your cranberry shoes.
Okay. First of all, they're raspberry. Please don't.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Raspberry. I knew they were a fruit.
I was wearing Rothy's raspberry loafers.
Yeah.
So I wore them and I was like, when you get new shoes and you're like, I don't know if these are going to be comfortable.
Absolutely.
I was reluctant to wear new shoes.
Of course.
I wore them in New York City in the sweltering heat. My feet were happy as a clam.
That's so scary.
I know. I took the chance. I jumped into the pool.
Did you bring Band-Aids just in case?
No, I didn't.
Good for you.
I just went and I'm so happy with them. And then the other day you and I went out and I wore my Rothy's sneaker style. They're so cute. They're leopard.
We got matching ones.
Oh God, they're so cute. Have you ever seen someone wearing a colorful pair of flats and thought, dang, those are cute? Well, they might have been Rothy's. They might have been Rothy's. So I wore two different styles this week. Do you know that people came up to me and asked me what they were?
I believe it. They were so cute. You sent me a picture of your raspberry loafers. And I was like, oh my God, they look so cute.
They're adorable. So I wore the loafers. I wore them with jeans and like a black shirt to go to a play.
Right.
You could dress them up. You could dress them down.
Later, you wore them with leggings.
I did. They're so, so cute. And then I wore the sneakers when we went shopping. They're like the perfect shoe for summer, but also like you could wear them in the winter too.
I had said to you too, I'm like, have you ever worn these before? You're like, no. And I'm like, we're just going to walk all day.
We're going to walk
like,
all day.
I'm not scared.
They were so comfortable. There's something about the material that like my feet don't sweat in them.
Oh, I love that.
And they don't get wet. You know what I'm like, that wet feeling?
I'm wearing them tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I love how they feel. They are so comfortable. And my favorite part about them is that you can wash them.
Like just in the washing machine.
Yes, in the
I
washing
love
machine.
that.
Can you believe it?
No.
All right. Rothy's takes sustainability to the next level. All of their products are knit with threads made from plastic water bottles.
What?
They've repurposed around 125 million water bottles so far.
This is a Rothy's? Right
That's
here?
a Rothy's right there. Your water bottle. It's a Rothy's.
Right here.
Put it on your foot. They're insanely comfortable. They're almost like a slipper. And as soon as you take your first step, you think, that's more like it. I'm telling you. I'm going to post some pictures of our Rothy's because we got matching sneakers and then I got the loafers.
We need to wear our sneakers together. Our styles are the same, but our designs are just a little different. We have to wear them together.
I know. And I've been checking the website because seasonal colors come out and I just keep refreshing.
Great. I can't wait to become obsessed with Rothy's now.
I'm already obsessed. Let me tell you, your new favorite shoes are waiting. Discover the versatile styles you can wear absolutely anywhere and get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/fiance. That's Rothys, ROTHYS.com/fiance for $20 off your first order. And they sell men's shoes. They have all different styles. Go over there. They have ballet flats. They have loafers. They have driving. Go take a look.
Did you see they have loafers in the color of the season?
They do, but I think they're sold out because that was a seasonal color.
Oh, okay.
That's why I keep refreshing. Rothys.com/fiance.
All right.
Guillermo and Cara.
Guillermo.
I couldn't like her less.
I thought that I couldn't. Turns out I could like her less.
Okay. So she's really excited because it's, quote, his first big balloon thing.
What does that mean?
It's his first big balloon.
Also, your first big balloon thing is what? One arch at a party?
Okay. Well, it's his first big balloon thing.
No, I know, but you know what I mean? This is big.
Yeah, it's big. So it's her 10-year high school reunion that the producers probably forced them to pretend to have.
I mean, they're just sitting at tables in a restaurant. There's like 10 people there.
Yeah. She said that she was
a treasurer.
She was the homecoming queen. She was she goes, what did she say when she said I was a cheerleader? She's like,
basically like whatever it was in the movies. That's what it was like.
Right. She was a cheerleader. She is so nasty and controlling. She's so rude. And she's making this balloon arch and she is so rude to him and she doesn't want his input.
No, she doesn't care what he has to say.
But
he's an item to her.
Yes. And she's mean. So he's going to meet her ex.
When he wants to save the stars.
Oh my God. Well, we're not there yet.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
But yes, her ex will be there.
Okay. So this is her ex from high school.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They were together
it was only 10 years ago.
Right. They were together for 2 years.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay. This is when she wants to save the star balloons. You're right. And he's like,
this is right. Because at the end, it also happens again. But yes.
Yeah. He wants to save them. So she pops them.
He's like, I want it in case, listen, I know that you're not going to walk around on the street looking for kids to give these to, but if you see a kid, you want to give the kid a balloon. That's so nice.
But she looks him in the eye and stabs them.
Because she is mean. When she did that, it was like she stabbed me. And I'm like, oh,
I thought she was going to pee on him to assert dominance.
Yes, she probably did.
She definitely did.
Uh-huh.
All right. So now we're at the reunion.
Right.
And she's talking to someone in the background.
Yeah.
About getting punched out by her mom?
Yes. Yes.
What is wrong with this
Something
girl?
about like, right, her mom punched her and I'm like, wait, was that the other person or that was her? No,
I think it was her.
Yeah.
She was talking about getting her lights punched out by her mom. She is someone who loves negative attention.
She loves attention. She's that girl.
She doesn't care if it's negative or not.
I can tell that she blacks out. She gets drunk and blacks out. She's that girl. You know who she is.
He said that last time.
No, I know, but you see it.
She also talks about how she went to university.
Oh, okay. She went to university.
Okay. Tell me that you went to Spain one time without telling me that you went to Spain one time.
Tracey, she is someone that wants to raise her kids bilingual.
She probably says
fine,
Barcelona,
but then doesn't want them to talk English. Right. We don't speak English in the house.
No, because I went to Barcelona one time.
I went to Barcelona with your lisp.
So we meet her ex, Kris, and Kris is my favorite person that I've ever seen on the show.
I have dated Kris before.
I love Kris. He is B-rad.
He is Malibu's most
Yes,
wanted.
he is
Yes.
B-Rad from Malibu's
Yes.
Most Wanted. I
Yes.
love this man so much.
Mhm. He's very cute though.
He's cute. I like
Yeah.
him. He's funny. I love this man.
He was wearing your color too.
He was wearing my color. He was wearing like a bulletproof vest. He was wearing a hat that covered his face. He looked like
50 Cent.
he looked like I didn't know if he was a rapper or like an exterminator.
Right. Okay. So when I first saw him, I'm like, what's happening here? Then he starts talking. You're like, okay, I got it.
Okay. So then she brings up when her mom caught them doing stuff at the prom.
Yeah. What kind of stuff?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, the stuff.
Okay. And then she says, quote, I've been dancing a lot. And he's like, oh, are you dancing ciabatta?
Yeah. Ciabatta bread.
And I'm like, that's what
I
Noelle
dance
dances.
sourdough.
Noelle
Sourdough's my
dances
favorite.
brioche toast.
Fucking love brioche toast.
And he said that he wants her to collab with him on a song. He's like, you sing so good. I want to collab with you on a song. This is every rapper I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like not a real rapper, not like a professional rapper, but like every amateur rapper on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
They always want everyone to collab with them.
That was like this comic booker I met recently, and I'm not a comedian.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna get you on a show.
He's like, you're gonna do next week.
Yeah. And it's
Monday,
like,
7 p.m.
Yeah. Wait, it happened. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. He didn't
Yeah.
care. He didn't care that you were in a comic.
Yeah, very weird.
So he says, so Guillermo's like, so how was your relationship? And I thought this was going to go a totally different way.
Yes.
He's like, bro, it was wild. She's so controlling. I thought he was going to be like, it was wild. We were so in love. I loved her.
Yes.
No.
She was my first love. I would.
No.
You have the best thing that ever happened to
No.
me. Right.
He was like, tell her no, bro. No, no, no. He's like, practice.
Yep.
Go ahead, say it.
That's like a little bit of a theme on this season is the controlling
Yes.
woman.
Yes.
Right.
Now, what did I love most about him? Was it his hat? I don't know. Was it his hair? I'm not sure. Was it his bulletproof vest? I don't know. Was it his blonde mustache? Yes.
My favorite was his bulletproof vest. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I'm going to love this guy.
So Guillermo's like, why did you break up? And he's like, oh man, I went through her text and she was cheating and I never trusted a woman again.
Ever.
And Kara's like, well, because I mean, it's only been like 4 years, but Guillermo's like, oh, why didn't you tell me that you cheated? She's like, oh my God, I don't even remember. I really thought that I broke up with him.
And then she's like, it's been 10 years. I never thought about it once.
I never, right.
What's wrong with you?
Because you don't care about anyone but yourself.
Right. You don't think about any so you mean tell me the past 10 years, I haven't once thought about any long-term boyfriends I've ever had?
Well, you don't even know why you broke up.
Silly.
You wouldn't even, how would you know?
How would I know? There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
Yeah.
You can't Google that.
Mhm. You can't Google those things.
So she was in massage school. He was in college. She was in massage school.
There you go.
All right. So
She kissed the guy.
now they have to pop the balloons.
This made me very uncomfortable. I kind of blacked out a little bit here.
Well, he asked her if she hates her ex, and she's like, no, not at all. Also, his tool to pop the balloons is a dull screwdriver.
Yes.
Kara, you
I
have a
like
balloon company. You can't invest in an X-Acto knife.
I like that Kara was like, when I dated him, he was really into like basketball and sports.
Yeah.
And he's a rapper now. Like, look at him or whatever. He looks like a rapper now. And it's like, shut up, Kara.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he looks like. He looks like something, but it's definitely a rapper was not the thing.
He looks like he's going hunting.
He looks like he's going hunting for beets in the forest.
Right.
Beet hunting.
Oh man, he is beet hunting in the forest. This fucking guy.
He's probably walking along the track looking for beets.
He's walking on 8 Mile Road looking for beets, actually.
He's like, anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. I have a battle coming up.
I have mom's spaghetti at home.
Feeling a little nauseous. I gotta go. So she's like,
a good laugh.
and he asked her again about the cheating. She's like, I told you I forgot I cheated. And he goes, well, how many times did you cheat? She's like, I don't know, like twice.
I believe that she forgot though.
Yeah, I believe she didn't care.
Oh, that's why she forgot.
So he's like, listen, you tell me what to do all the time. And I don't want you to tell me what to do all the time.
Yeah.
And he said that she's like really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels like she doesn't respect him.
She doesn't.
She's a liar. And he said that she's all talk and no action. Guess what, Guillermo? This is where I will
Guillermo,
hold
you lived with her for a year.
I will
right?
hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Because Kara clearly is who she is.
She's always been the same person.
Mhm.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
the Giada of 90 Day Fiance.
Giada De Laurentiis?
Yeah. She's like, ricotta.
Oh, right. Barcelona.
Yes, she's very annoying. When I went to university.
Oh my God, you're right. She is Giada.
Oh my God.
Mozzarella.
All right, let's talk about Jabri and Miona.
This was fun.
Yeah, so there's 72 days until the wedding, and they're gonna meet his grandma, and they're wearing matching shackets,
which I think is adorable.
They're pink shackets. Now, I'm upset because I feel like we didn't get to know his lesbian feminist grandma with purple hair enough.
Okay,
I want more.
That is his mother's mom or his stepfather's mom?
I don't know, but she's fun.
Right. I just wish we knew more.
I don't know, but she
said, I want her to be my grandma.
I want her to be my grandma too. Also,
Yeah.
I think the pink sneakers he's wearing, I think I have them.
I think you do too.
So, like, I'm not even kidding. So, in the confessional, they say, quote, "We love fashion and that's our passion."
Passion is their passion.
So now they go to see the grandmother and they're in the horse stall. Now, this is what I will tell you.
Yeah.
This is from the producers.
Why?
Why? Because you know what, Noelle? Sometimes when I come to your house, you don't make me clean the toilet.
Oh, well, I just thought they just wanted them to hang out. I don't know, with the
No,
horses.
they're like,
show
you're
that
going to
grandma's
pick
a
up
horse
horse
lady.
poop now.
Yeah.
That's like me showing up to your house and you're like, go find in the backyard if there's any dog poop and pick it up, right? And pick it up with your bare hands and then put it on your face.
I wouldn't mind. Oh, God.
But that's not, like, it's so dramatic.
I
Like,
wouldn't mind hanging out with the horse, though.
I wouldn't mind hanging out with the horse, but you meet her, you say, hi, can you shovel this poop
Yeah,
now?
right.
Come on.
Yeah. I can't with the hair, with Miona's
the hair extensions.
It's too much.
Is way too much. And she's cleaning horse poop in her Jordans. And so they're talking about the area that they live in. And Jabri's like, well, it's a good way to save money. But I thought that he wanted to move too. Like, it's confusing me.
He does, but he doesn't want to move yet. He wants to stay there for like, say, 6 months or whatever. And Miona's not interested.
Right. So now she wants a beach wedding and she wants to move to LA. But then we get a phone call from Alex.
Right.
From David. Alex is a quote, major producer.
Okay.
Of what?
I don't know. Maybe cheese.
Yeah, he's a major cheese producer.
Butter. He's a dairy producer.
He's a cow.
Yeah.
And they have to go to Chicago with the Black Serbs. And he's like, you could stay here or you can come with us. And she's like, well, I'm not going to stay here.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
So he's like, fine, but you have to get along with David.
Right.
So now.
But why can't you just say yes?
Okay, but also they met one time like 3 years ago.
And she talks shit about his hometown restaurant. Right. Yeah.
Which is also her hometown restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more like, why can't she just be like, okay, we'll get along.
Well,
and then go there and punch him in the face if you must.
Go punch him in the face.
You know? Right.
She just wants a beach wedding and he's so mad about it. Okay, now I think I have
shut up about the beach wedding.
Okay, but I think I do have a solution.
What?
Why can't just the two of them go to a coast and have like a little cute beach ceremony, just the two of them, and then come back to the Dakota that they live in?
Because she wants a big extravagant wedding.
Oh,
she doesn't even have any family there.
But no one's coming.
Why can't you just have like but
no one's gonna come.
Have a river wedding. You know what I mean? Like, what does it matter?
Right, just go near water.
Go near the
bathtub.
Or have a spit wedding.
Go by the sewer. After a really big rain.
Wow. You know, it's like, what? But like, what are you doing? Come on.
But who does she want to come to this wedding?
I don't know. That's the thing I wonder about, because her family isn't even here.
Right.
Her fashion designer mother isn't even here.
All right. Well, moving on. Emily and Kobe.
Please, I can't. If you tell me that you like her again, we're going to have problems.
I don't.
Okay.
I like her the least this episode.
Thank you so much for that.
All right. So he wakes up alone and she comes in. And basically they're saying like that Kobe doesn't know how to be a dad yet. He seems fine.
okay, so that's what bothers me. What is he doing that's so bad that
He's not, but
doesn't
he's not
know?
even complaining. So this is
He
what I would
wants
understand.
it.
All right. A lot of men
Mhm.
do not know how to handle children.
Yes.
A lot of men would be like, I don't know how to change a diaper. I don't want to do this. You
It's
can do
gross,
it. It's
right.
gross. Or like be like, oh, I don't want to do it. Yuck, gross.
Uh-huh.
He's just doing it.
Yeah.
He's just doing it. He's just doing it. Whether he knows how to do it or not, he's just doing it.
She says that she's a Virgo.
She's like, you know how I am. I'm a Virgo. And it's like,
Here's the thing. I'm married to a Virgo. I wouldn't marry Emily. But
mm,
on the flip side, she is just like my brother-in-law, who is a Virgo.
sure.
So particular.
Right. But like, I don't know.
No, but it's just kind of like, give him a chance, I guess. You know, that's what bothers me. Just give him a chance.
Isn't it nice to have someone who's willing?
Right. You've been a single mom
Yeah.
for nearly 2 years. Aren't you? Isn't it like, aren't you exhausted? You're going to have a partner
Well,
who actually wants to be your partner.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emily's going to show him around town and she just won't compromise with anything.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
In this episode,
Yeah.
she has on no makeup. It looks like she hasn't slept in days. It looks
Yeah.
like she has her hair in a bun. There's no
Yeah.
makeup. Her clothes don't fit her.
Yeah.
And then in the confessional, she has a comb over and a full pageant glam look.
Yes. Tracey, that comb over disturbs me.
What happened?
Bad things.
Did part of her
Her-
skull cave in?
Her,
Because I was looking at her hair up and I'm like, is it thinning? And it's like, no.
no, her narrative is being a single mom and her whole life is dedicated to her child. She can't possibly do anything with herself.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. That must have took weeks to put that much makeup on her face and to comb all
Right.
that hair over.
Oh, Tracey, the amount of hair that's
It's
combed
like-
over there.
It's very comb over. So Emily's going to go to work all day nannying and she has to go and the baby doesn't want to go to dad. Yeah, I think that's kind of like normal for even dads that have been there for a long time. I think it's just normal like when the mom leaves.
But I thought that she was a nanny so she could bring her kid to work
Right,
with
but
her.
she is, but I guess now that he's here, he's like, so you're just going to go to work and leave and take the kid and then like I'm just going to sit here looking at your mom when I
Well,
can
yeah,
spend
that's
time with my
true. Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
So the kid cries and her mom's like, it's so painful to hear him cry. Shut up.
Shut up. Go away. Go to work. Go in.
Go
the
do
basement.
something. All right. So her mom said that she's not ready to leave him alone with the baby. Well, it's not your baby. And
Who
that's
the hell
father.
are you?
And then she says, quote, I'll let you watch him.
How about he'll let you watch the baby when
How about
he
that?
wants?
How about that?
She can't possibly leave the baby alone with an angry black man. She can't.
Yeah.
She can't trust him.
Yes.
With the
that is, I
baby.
mean, I could see that.
Yeah.
And he's talking and even after all that, he's like, it's so nice to see Emily's mom with the baby. My mom died in 2014. And all I really wish is that she could have seen Koben.
That's so sad. I like him so much.
I do
He's
too.
a gentle, nice man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's taking care. Like,
He's so
listen,
calm.
I
If
know
it was
that.
me, I would have flipped out by now.
Thank you. But
Yeah.
listen, I know that it's definitely a double standard that
Mm-hmm.
we praise men for doing bare minimum sometimes with
Yes.
children.
Yes.
But considering he never met his kid before, he doesn't
Mhm.
have other kids. He's never really been a dad in person.
Right.
He's just so happy to be with this kid.
I understand that she's been alone and she's been a single mom for this whole time, and maybe she has trouble compromising.
Mhm.
You could give a little bit,
Sure. Go to work
You
and shut
know,
up.
but that's what I mean. You could give a little bit. You don't have to constantly berate him and stop doing it in front of your mom.
Yes.
Like stop.
Well, the mother
Yeah.
does it too.
Well, that's where she gets it from.
Yes.
Mhm.
So now the producers are like, you have to do something bad.
Yeah. You have to poison your child.
Now it's time to poison the baby.
Yes.
Are you ready? And he's like, yes. And they're like, all right, we're going to tell everyone
Mhm.
that you want him to know his African roots. This is how we're going to start this.
Right. Mhm.
We're going to make you pretend to give him ground peanuts in a dog bowl.
Right. Did you notice that there was a 2-liter soda bottle filled with peanuts? That's what they keep their peanuts in. It's a 2-liter Coke bottle.
Okay, but apparently that's probably what he brought over. These are like nuts that are, it's like something from
They're
where he
not
lives.
just nuts from where she lives.
No, he said that this is like from.
No, I thought the dish was from where he was, but I thought they were just plain old nuts.
No, I
Oh,
think
he
it
had
was
a 2-liter of nuts.
He had a 2-liter of nuts. He brought his nuts, and he was like, "This is what he's like." He's like, "I'm gonna pack this 2-liter bottle. This is what I'm gonna poison the baby with."
Yeah. Okay. Baby poison. He wrote baby poison on it.
And then he took it through customs, and they were like, "What's that?" And he was like, "That's what I'm gonna use to kill the baby."
Baby poison.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, okay, cool." We were just worried.
Say
that it
no
was
more,
soda.
fam.
We just wanted to make sure
As
it wasn't
long as
liquid.
it's not liquid, right? Oh,
He's like, "No, that's just an old container that I put the poison in." And he drew a skull and crossbones on it. And she's like, "What are you?" And then he decides to do this as she walks in the door. They were probably like, "Okay, Emily, go outside, pretend you're walking in." Okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hello, honey, I'm home." And he's
Right.
like, "Oh, it's so funny. I just prepared this dog bowl of peanut flecks
Right. But that's what
for
I
the
mean.
baby."
What? He just smashed a peanut. He goes, like peanut butter before it's peanut butter. It's like, what? Oh, this guy.
Oh God, you know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight?
What?
I'm gonna have cooked broccoli. It's like broccoli, but then cooked
Right.
before it's
I'm gonna have mac and cheese, but just the cheese cold before it's melted. It's like, wait, what?
Yes, I really liked it. So she's like, "Oh my God, we don't even know if he's allergic to this. This is a choking hazard." And then the whole family's up in arms.
Right. Like he's
They're like,
not
"We
a
told
fit
you this was
father.
gonna. We told you this was gonna happen. We
right.
told you he was gonna bring baby poison in a 2-liter bottle, and he was gonna fly. We knew this was typical Nigerian man."
Yep. Typical.
I don't
Flies
think
around with his nuts.
He's from Cameroon, right? Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Good.
Oh.
Flying around with his 2 liters of nuts. All right. So let's talk about
crossbones on the nuts. That's so funny.
let's talk about Binyam and Ariella.
Okay.
So everyone is in brand new dashikis with the creases still in them from the package.
He sits in a split.
Yeah, he's very bendy. It's from the butt bongo playing.
I'm watching this morning with Matt. Matt's like, "Do you know what I would give to be able to sit like that?"
Well, he has
I'm like, "You want to sit in a split?" He's like, "Hockey players, it's very good to play hockey that way."
Yeah, your husband has a groin problem though.
He has a groin deficiency. He was in awe over the split.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I've seen your husband get his groin cupped in physical therapy.
You saw his ball.
Well, listen, it was just like a family ball.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's family.
It was a
It's
family
time.
ball.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
everything's really good. We share everything.
We really share way too much. Things I
much.
never even really wanted to share. So everyone is in freshly creased dashikis.
You're right. Even because I saw the creases on her.
Yeah, it was right out of the package. She's like, "Put it on. We're gonna film. Hurry up.
Yeah, time to get it out.
Watch how authentic we are." Why does Ariella always look like she just got caught in a downpour?
Okay, so I was gonna ask you: is her hair wet or is that grease?
I don't know.
Crisco or water?
It's always like she forgot an umbrella and she lives in the rainforest.
Yes. Yes.
But also like she went through a breakup while she was running through the rain and she was crying as well.
With her mascara on.
Yes.
Oh, it's so bad.
She's still mad at him because he liked New York City and said
Oh
one day we
wow,
should
because
live
he
there.
liked it. Wow.
So now he's gonna FaceTime with his sisters and he's making fun of Ariella.
Yeah. So what?
He's like, she's like, "Why did they spill wine on me?" And then they laugh and they laugh.
They
and
laugh
they
and laugh and laugh. Right. Uh-huh.
So he's gonna be meeting her whole family today.
Right.
And his family wants him to get married to her regardless so that he can go back and forth with his green card.
Right.
I love that for him.
Well, I guess also because his other kid.
Right. So he
Yeah.
said that he loves that green card idea. So they get a babysitter for Avi.
Oh, how'd they afford it?
They get a babysitter for Avi so they could go hang out with the family.
To a family dinner.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
good. Yeah, that's perfect.
Also, did you notice that, listen, I love Shein, right? I order a lot from Shein. Everything that he wears is Shein material, like that acrylic material.
Yeah.
I would sweat. I would die from heat stroke.
He probably
if I were
smells like
him.
onions.
Yeah, you know it. Uh-huh.
So she's like, "Oh my God, and my brother, he wanted us to break up." And it's like, that's not what.
Shut up, Ariella.
She's walking into the restaurant like she was just born, like she's a baby deer that was just birthed in a field.
Yeah.
Why can't she walk?
She can't. She doesn't know how.
Well, he wants them to like him. And so they ask him, they're like, oh, the mother's like, do they look like what you thought they would look like?
What does that mean?
Do we not have photographs? Was Ariella sketching portraits of them?
Yeah,
Were they just
she sketched a
describing?
picture of Sarah Palin and said, "That's my sister." She's such a bitch, her sister.
Oh, she's not good. So now the sister starts asking questions.
Right.
Also, there's no food. We're just sitting in a blank room.
Right. I mean, later on, there's some salad that nobody's eating.
Right.
It's
so
just
then
sitting there.
The sister's like, so what happened? You were having a fight. We heard your fight. What happened? And he's like, listen, I was just trying to stay busy.
Right.
Do you think that maybe it would have been a good idea for him to stay busy by working and saving some money?
No.
Okay.
He can't do that. He made the house to a studio. He was working on his beats.
That's true. He was beat hunting.
Yeah, he was. He was beat hunting on 8 Mile Road.
On the truck. He was jogging on the track while he was beat hunting. So he starts crying, basically. And she's like, well, I don't think that's true. So also her sister was like, and every time I talked to Ariella, you were out. Well, do you think that maybe she only called you when he was out, when she had time to talk to you?
Yes. Also, mind your business, Sarah.
Okay. Now, so they talk about how he wants to be an MMA fighter. And the father is like, well, I'd rather you do a little Dancey Dancey.
When I tell you, like, I LOL'd, I'd rather you do Dancey Dancey than MMA. And then whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, MMA.
Very, very funny.
So no one works. And
no.
She said,
but you notice how they say
It's
that
hard.
they don't say that Ariella doesn't have a job. It was more like, well, Binyam can't work because
Right.
he doesn't have his visa, and Ariella won't work.
Right. And they're like,
Wait,
and she
what?
said, it's hard. It's hard. It is hard.
Just get a fucking job.
Okay. So now he said that he wants to be a UFC fighter. And the sister's like, oh, is that why you're here in America?
Yes.
And he's like, no, actually, I'm here because my family told me to get a green card. Okay. Hey,
This poor kid.
Binyam,
yeah.
say yes, the UFC
Yeah.
thing.
Say less.
Say nothing.
Yeah.
Say nothing. Tell them that you cheated on her, because that would
Yeah.
have gotten a better reaction.
The silence
Binyam.
after that.
Okay. I want to talk about something very important.
Okay.
All right. I'm sitting up for this.
I saw that.
All right. So you're going to marry Matt, and I don't know him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure his intentions are good.
Sure.
So we're going to go out to dinner, and it's going to be me and a few of our friends, and we're going to meet him for the first time.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him no questions. I'm just going to talk to him like a regular person.
Right. The questions you would ask him is like,
So where you from?
tell me, do you have any siblings?
I would never be like,
Yeah.
that time in May that you got in a fight with Noelle.
Could
What
you
was that
imagine?
about? No, because I think that if I really wanted to get to know someone,
Right.
I would act regular to them
Right.
and not interrogate them, because I'm not a detective.
Also, you and I as best friends
Yeah.
have both been in relationships with guys who are jerks.
Yeah.
And I've
not
told
me.
you, look what he's doing. You're like, look what he's doing. Did I ever call your boyfriend and be like, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Did you ever call Matt and
No.
say, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. What?
It's so weird. But can you imagine we're all at dinner
Yeah.
with Matt's family and your family?
Right.
And I'm like, you guys got in a fight.
Right.
Noelle told me.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to explain yourself?
My mom does weird shit like that.
That's
though.
weird. That's
Uh-huh.
really weird.
Yeah.
That's really
Like we would all be at a family dinner and my mother would be like, yeah, he used to drive her crazy. And then she would be crying and I would come and she'd be so miserable.
Oh,
and it's like, shut up.
You're like, why don't you have another Pinot
This
Grigio?
is why you have to come to potatoes. I'm scared.
I'll come out to dinner with you guys. Don't worry, I got
Okay,
you.
Thank you so much for that.
I'll just scream over her question.
Okay. I like when you do that to people
Yes,
though.
I do it all
Someone
the
asks a
time.
question. You're like, what? Do you want some wine? over
What?
here?"
I can't hear.
I can't hear you.
I have to go to the bath. Can you take me to the bathroom right now?
That is you. I love when you do that.
Next. Next question. All right. Let's talk about Bilal and Shida.
We actually didn't even get a lot of them.
We
which
didn't
is
get a lot
good.
of them, but this is what I got from it. She doesn't
What?
care. She just wants to be here. She's enamored with him. It doesn't matter how he treats her.
Yeah.
She likes that he has money. It is true, though. It's fine.
She does.
Yeah.
You know, I'm watching them together and I have to tell you, I'm like, they should be together.
Yeah, they're fine. They
They
both
are.
not great.
Yeah, they're both not great. They kind of click together.
Yes.
It's
perfect.
fine.
So
Mhm.
she's been there for 9 days and they're walking outside. They're very cold. And she's like, we have a saying in my country. It's called like dog nose.
That is so funny. I love
laugh.
that.
So they're super dressed up. He's in like a tuxedo.
Right.
And he's surprising her with a gondola ride in Kansas City.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. On the river, on the spit.
In the background, you can see Jabri and Fiona getting married. And he's like, isn't it like Paris?
Right.
Shut up,
Gee, I know.
Bilal.
Give me a break.
So she said that she prayed for this, but it's true. She was probably like, make a rich man take me away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they both wanted to have a partner. That's why they're together.
Also, she didn't even want kids.
She said that, quote, it feels like a dream. Oh, no, he says it feels like a dream.
Uh-huh.
So she said that she wants to have kids and he said they need to get to know each other. He's talking in circles.
Okay. But she says I know when we first met, I said I didn't want kids.
Right.
But now you're mad at him
But
because
he
he also doesn't want kids.
But he's also talking in circles.
No,
Also-
I know.
Also,
Yeah.
you're going to marry her.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, she wants kids, but we don't really know each other. Hilarious.
They've been together for 7 days.
Hilarious.
Right. I know.
He's like, I've only
I
known her
know.
for 7 days. Like, I don't really
I'm
know.
telling you, what gets me is the whole, you had a conversation about not wanting kids, but now you want kids and you're mad at him because he doesn't want kids. It's like, wait, what? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't
Yep.
know. They both suck. These two both suck.
Oh God. They're
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh God. That's it. That's all we got this week.
That's all. Were we missing any? Oh, we were. The guy and his brother. at
Yeah, I don't wanna
Thais.
see him.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
don't need to see them.
He's actually, I think he wasn't on this episode because he tested positive
Oh, that's so funny for his steroids, right?
for steroids, for alcohol.
Creatine.
Yeah. I think he tested positive for caffeine. He was shocked.
Meat
He was
of the head.
he's suffering from meat of the head, and it's going around. It's going around. A few of the guys here in Queens actually suffer from that as well. So
Oh God, so many guys in Queens suffer from this.
the meat of the head.
He's suffering from.
All right, guys. You know where to find us.
man.
90 Day Fiance, 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates, everything podcast related, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, Catfish Trash Talk, and our Patreon, patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. This is where you will get unexpected NBS. Also, don't forget, if you're going to use Bite, I'm straightening my teeth with Bite aligners right now, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just at night. I like it a lot. byte.com. Use code Tracy19. You get a $19 impression kit. You could start off. And yeah, leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review, and on whatever platform you listen to us on.
Do
And
that.
What else?
Tell a friend.
Tell one friend, just one friend. It's an exclusive podcast. Tell your best friend that you watch 90 Day Fiance with.
Tell only your best friend.
Only your best
come
friend.
join us. We love you so much. Leave us a really nice review, not a bad one. Don't say
Right.
bad things about us.
Don't say bad things about me. Just say I'm pretty. Noelle's also pretty, but just say that I'm just a little. No, don't say
She's
that.
prettier.
Don't say that. I'm just kidding. But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
If that's how you feel, that's fine.
What else should they do? Oh, you guys you should wish Shannon Lee happy birthday. Her birthday is June 9th.
Okay, do that.
Do that. Shannon Lee on Instagram. I think it's Shannon Lee 69. Hold on, let's see. Let's shout her out here.
Okay. Oh, Shannon.
Oh, Shani Poo. Oh, I'm not on the right Instagram, so that's why it's not coming up. But everything's fine. Here, let's see. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're right here.
I'm here. Don't go anywhere. I have nowhere else to be, to be honest.
I don't either. I'm not
could
a
be here
good
forever.
speller. Shannon Lee 6982.
So I think
Instagram.
she was born June 9th, 1982.
No shit.
Wow. I'm so
Okay.
smart.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.